The Mitsubishi Shogun has been a familiar sight on the highways and byways of this green and pleasant land of ours for a considerable length of time, since 1982 in fact, and there's a simple enough reason for that. It does exactly what it says on the tin. Sitting inside the Mitsubishi and you get a real sense of luxury. The fully adjustable heated leather seats are comfortable and simplicity itself to adjust, whilst the controls are all where you would expect them to be. It comes as a given these days that there's climate controlled air conditioning, separate controls for rear seat passengers in the long wheelbase models, electric windows and door mirrors, cruise control, sat nav, a superb premium 860 watt audio system specifically designed by Rockford Acoustics, a reversing camera, leather upholstery as standard in most models, and let's not forget that because Mitsubishi have designed the Shogun to stand the test of time, the interior should always look fantastic. After setting off, the size of the Shogun just melts away. Keep an eye on your mirrors and make sure that you're aware of the Mitsubishi's dimensions, especially when driving in and around town, and with a little care and attention there really is no reason why you shouldn't soon be driving this excellent 4x4 as you would any other car. And it's once out of town and onto the A roads and motorways, it soon becomes obvious that the Shogun can deliver a smooth ride that manages to separate the worst that the road offers up from those within. This doesn't mean that the Mitsubishi falls into wayward behaviour once the bends appear up ahead, remaining as it does solid and stable throughout, with decent feel coming through both the steering and the suspension, communicating quite deftly what the chassis is getting up to. With this being, let's be honest, quite a large four-wheel drive, there'll naturally be some concern over MPG. So Mitsubishi have thought of this, and for the best fuel efficiency you need to select two-wheel drive from the clever gearbox. This then allows the Shogun to stretch its legs and achieve close to the claimed 30.4 mpg on a decent run out. Select drive from the 5-speed automatic gearbox and allow the 3.2 litre inline 4-cylinder 16-valve turbocharged diesel engine to do its thing. Be gentle with the throttle and the engine rewards you with more than enough forward motion. After all, with 188 horsepower at 3,500 RPM and 325 foot-pounds of torque at just 2,000 RPM, you're not going to be left wanting in everyday situations. Indeed, fully loaded with passengers and luggage, the engine gives off that feeling that it's merely humouring you and will rise to any and all challenges that you manage to put in front of it. The ability to do whatever needs to be done, whenever it needs to be done, is perhaps the clearest sign yet that this Mitsubishi has benefited from its incredibly long 36-year development journey, and that the Shogun's talent is far more than just skin deep. Let's be quite clear about what you get when you sign on the dotted line at your local Mitsubishi dealership then. First of all, as already mentioned, there's a well-spec cabin that offers the very latest technologies available. Secondly, room for up to 7 with a clever folding rear pair of seats hidden away in the boot floor, so that when you don't need them they take up no space whatsoever, but when you do need them they're very simple to get up and running. 3. It's a 3.2 litre turbocharged diesel with low down grunt aplenty and power everywhere that it's needed. 4. You've got there a supremely capable off-roader that benefits from a well-developed, switchable 4x4 system, so you can use it whenever you need to. And lastly, it's all from £33,015, which when you look at it in any way is an absolute bargain.